Hello toy fans, welcome to Figure Shooting with Karl from Plastic Action UK. Today I am going to be talking you through my heist shot. Right, let's kick this off with my concept. The concept for the heist came from a film I watched recently called Skyscraper with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in. It wasn't bad, but it got me to thinking about professional gangs, robberies, and about their whole planning process. So I just thought, you know what, that would make a great idea for a shot. So I've got some suited figures. I quite like the suited figures. I think they scream professional gangster right from the early days of films like Heat and things like that. Just love it. So that's what this idea came from. Right, let's move on to my setup. For this scene, I wanted it to look like we're in some kind of lockup or garage. So I've got a outside garage dio. As you can see, it's got a no parking sign here. It looks like it's on the outside, so hopefully with that in the background slightly out of focus, it's going to look like it's inside. I've also put some bits and pieces on the walls to look like they're planning something. I've got my snap-on tools here with looks like chain oil, some petrol, some weapons, so it looks like they are inside a garage. I don't know if you can see back here, I've got an oil drum. I thought just in case it gets picked up, I'm not too sure what's going to be in focus at the moment. And right in the front I've got their sort of planning table. They've got a suitcase with weapons in it. I thought that would be quite good. So I'm not too sure how much is going to be in scene at the moment, but that's what we're working on. I've also got a few maps on the table, so it looks like they're planning. And altogether, it's coming together quite nicely actually, and I think it's going to be really well. At the top here, if I just tilt this back a bit, I've got a ceiling. The ceiling from a hallway dio I've got. This is just a piece of card to give it like a really sort of dark brown, horrible sort of indoors feeling rather than a lovely bright white ceiling. So I've changed that one because all the only thing that's going to be picked up is the corner at the back. So you need a small piece of card, just for that. I think if I tilt you down, I've got some leaves and stuff on the floor here, just some newspaper over here, just some crud lying around. I want it to look like it is pretty dire sort of place, but the kind of place that these guys would be hanging out planning their next move. Right, onto posing. I've got the Mafex John Wick body with the SHF Peter Quill head. I've got the Figma Goro in the grey suit. Going on from that, I've got the Mafex Eggsy with the ML Agent Coulson head and the Mafex Harry from Kingsman just on the end. Their poses, I wanted to go for 4 individuals, but also 4 people doing exactly the same thing, standing around a table planning their next heist. For the SHF Peter Quill character, he's shoulders back, very relaxed, just touching the lapels of his jacket, very confident. Going on to Goro, I wanted him to be thinking, I wanted him to look like he was the brains of everything. He's there, he's working it out. Going on to Agent Coulson, very relaxed again, but touching the table, looks like he's having a good look. But with Harry, sort of step back a little bit, just over the shoulder of Agent Coulson, observing, sort of taking it in, but maybe not. With also about the posing, on this one I decided to include a small cutout. Now if I just move Goro a little bit, you'll see I blue tacked the paperclip on the back, just going through the speech bubble there, blue tack on there, so as we pose him, we sit him down, it probably will fall over. Thank you very much. You should hide it quite nicely. No, look at that. Done that before. Should hide the paperclip quite nicely in the tail of the speech bubble. Right, on to lighting. Slightly different this time. I've got my backlight, which is sort of hitting the side of these three guys here, with another backlight at the top coming through the roof, but that's illuminating my snap-on kit right in the background. I've got my filler light here, so that's picking up any shadows that are caused by my main key light, and my key light is right up here. That's a huge Mini Sun 6500 Kelvin bulb, so that's quite a distance away. That way I don't need any silly filters. I can literally just stick it on the roof and hope for the best. Alright guys, onto my camera settings. I've got my f-stop set to 8. My aperture is 1/8, and as normal my ISO is as low as possible, and that's set to 100. Thank you for watching, toy fans. I hope that was interesting and informative for you. If you guys have any questions or you just want to get in contact with us, please feel free. We always love to hear from fellow artists. And as always, stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Plastic Action out.